Okay. All right, so we're gonna do our last practice problem here. Okay, so we're gonna go real slow through this, because you need to ask your questions if you have any. What is the first thing we're gonna do? Okay. So, who got there early and already has a start on the factory? So, Alex, what did you do?
There's 2x plus 2, and then x minus 4.
Okay, be really careful, Alex. Before you start trying to factor, we're going to take out a GCF. If you checked what you wrote, it would work, okay?
It wouldn't?
It wouldn't. No. So I need you two lessons in that. First of all, if there's a GCF, you need to take it out. Okay? Second lesson is, whatever you think the factoring is, multiply it back out and check before you go on. Okay? So, that's the first step. What do you notice about this? It's the difference of squares. So that's how our top should be factored. Okay, so we're not just blindly copying that down. These need to be twos. We're not blindly copying that down. Does everybody understand what we did? Step one, we took out the GCF because there was one. Step two, we factored what was left, the difference of squares. All right, now what about the bottom?
Factor the bottom.
The bottom is going to factor, there's no GCF, right? So we're gonna jump in, we're gonna do x,
Plus
x.
2, x plus 4.
Allison, if I'm bothering you, you can go sit with me in the corner. Okay, now, I need to get things that multiply for 4 to 8. What multiplies to give me 8? 4 and 2 would be a good choice. But I'm not gonna just go with what I think might be a good choice, I'm going to check it. So, x squared plus 2x plus 4x plus 8. My x squared and 8 look great. Does the middle, that's a plus, does the middle add up to what I want? Which means I'm correct. Which means I'm ready to go. If I'm not correct, then I will guess a new set of numbers, or pluses and minuses or whatever, until I finally get it right. Now, is everybody clear on that process? Some of you are gonna get it factored right away, some of you are gonna have to mess with it a little bit. Okay, well, what do we notice about it? We're going to have a hole in this picture because those cancel. So, thanks, Tom. So what I am actually going to sketch is that. Please write that down somewhere over to the side so that this is where you look when you have to do stuff now. Okay, so we have our list down there at the bottom. One of the things in the list, and you can do these in any order, doesn't matter. One of the things in the list is a hole. And we know we're gonna have one because we can cancel. You will have one on your quiz. Your quiz question looks just like this, okay? So you're going to have a hole. Where is that hole going to be? The x is going to be -2 because that's what we canceled out. How are we going to find the y? We're gonna plug in, what do we plug in? -2. So 2 times -2 minus 2 and -2 plus 4. So -2 minus 2 is -4 times 2 is -8. -2 plus 4 is 2? So now that simplifies to -4. Don't just write that number down. Does everybody understand where we got -4? From plugging in the thing that we canceled. Okay, so put that on the graph, -2, -4. Open circle, label it. So it's on your paper in 2 places. It's on your paper here, where it says whole, and it's on your paper in the picture. Alright? Now, I need the rest of that stuff, so, at the top there it says y-intercept. Okay, how do I find a y-intercept? I let x be 0, right? It's a point, so the x is 0. If you let x be 0, that means put 0 in right here. What do we get on top? 0 minus 2 times 2. 0 plus 4. I'm putting in zeros here. That's how I find my y-intercept. I put in zeros. So that's -1. So my y-intercept is the point 0, -1. Okay, how do we get a y-intercept? We let x be 0. I'm looking up here, Liam's paper, or not even, his brother Quinn's paper, he actually wrote, before he did anything else, he wrote 0, comma. That's what the y-intercept is. You let x be 0. Okay, now how do we find the x-intercept? That's easier. Just look at your numerator. What makes it 0? What would I put in here to get 0? 2. 2 minus 2? Okay, so my x-intercept is at 2.
Wait, how'd you get the 2 from the x-intercept?
It's the opposite of this right here.
Oh.
Comes from the numerator. Comes
Okay.
from the numerator. Now how do I get my vertical asymptote? That comes from the denominator. So that would be -4. So in your fraction, the opposite of the numerator gives you your x-intercept. The opposite of the denominator gives you your vertical asymptote. And then I think we have everything we need except our horizontal asymptote. What's our horizontal asymptote? How do we get a horizontal asymptote? We box them in, and that's y equals 2. Make sure when you're filling out your list right here that you write y equals 2. And on your picture, you're going to label it y equals 2. And then what's going to happen? We're going to connect the dots, right, and make our picture. This part, I think, seems pretty obvious, doesn't it? Don't forget, though, there's another part, right? There's always 2 parts, 2 pieces. Where's the other one? Right up here. That's the other piece. And that's your picture. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to put another one up here on the board, and you guys can work on it together. I'm going to put it in another class here I have to attend to. So you are going to practice.
The vertical asymptote is the denominator, so x can't be 0.
Alright, so here's another one. try that one. I will be back with you.